Hi. Hey, this is completely exciting here. I mean, I feel like it's something special. The night's beautiful out there, and you guys look great, you know. Listen, if my voice is a little weird, it's because I'm using one of those lapel mics here. So I just got the thing, and I wanted to try it out. Anyway, you don't have to worry about me singing right now, because sometimes there are things to say that just have to be said, and tonight, I just have some things that I want to say. And since there isn't much time here, I'll speak sort of fast and at least communicate to you what I feel are some important ideas. I mean, first, we have to agree that there are some pretty terrible circumstances happening around our globe. I mean, once we understand that this world is a lot bigger than our own little lives, we develop compassion, and that is, after all, the first step toward religion. And religion is the first step toward acknowledgement of your soul. And this soul awareness shows you that the slogan, I think, therefore I am, is completely retarded. I mean, think about it. I mean, most of the tragedies that befall us are meaningless. I mean, instances of mass murder, devil worship, Dan Quayle, the Fox network are all manifestations of human neurosis. The real tragedies of our time are ethological, right? I mean, the dying rainforest, the storage of nuclear waste, the extinction of magnificent animals, our shattered ozone, not to mention the Union Carbide explosion in Bhopal that's so easy to forget about, and now this Alaskan oil spill. I mean, that's such a catastrophe that we'll be suffering for this alcoholic mishap for generations. That's a nightmare. I don't want to bum everybody out. In effect, our life on Earth is actually becoming more balanced. I mean, true, we've destroyed the physical wherever we went, but what do you expect from a patriarchal society? I mean, the Earth has suffered a long time because of man's arrogance and greed. I mean, I asked a friend of mine recently, what's our biggest problem? Is it ignorance or apathy? And he said, I don't know and I don't care. I mean, but that's one guy, right? And meanwhile, the Kundalini is rising like a snake from a lake, coming into the deer and squirrel and fox and elk and horse and cow and pig and bear and mule and bat and chicken and eagle and raven and redwood and elm and pine and sequoia and oak and sycamore and maple, and through the river and stream and lake and pond and creek and ocean, through the corn and cotton and wheat, the pears and the mountains, swirling in silver spiral rhythms around the Earth. The everlasting, incomprehensible, invincible soul of humanity is prevailing. I mean, the only real safe deposit box you have is your heart. And the world sort of passes like a dream or a movie with good guys and bad guys, and they advertise and they advertise and advertise and advertise. Hey, there's a new galactic hologram of crystal electrons throbbing so fast that all you perceive is a jump, and they never bump. They never bump, and they never jump. Ooh, I blew the line again. I mean, they never collide when they ride. They don't cry when they fly. They don't give up, right? It's like a purpose under heaven. We're living in a parallel universe, a reflection of a reflection. Two mirrors face to face, becoming nothing, becoming everything, hiding behind the kiss. The temptation to possess time and space. If we know anything, it's that we know nothing. I mean, why is it that in America on the 4th of July, the only people celebrating are all illegal aliens? So we're all getting healthy and drinking bottled water, and while our bodies purify, our planet builds up an unprecedented amount of little plastic bottles that refuse to oblige the law of erosion. But maybe this is natural. I mean, maybe the Earth is a big house plant and we're the aphids, right? I mean, we can't hate ourselves for destroying the planet. I mean, come on, we're all responsible. We've begged Exxon to maneuver boatfuls of oil around in treacherous ocean so that we can have fun till our daddy takes our T-birds away. So you can't cry over a drained cow. If we can't learn to love ourselves and others, then we'll never enjoy a psychic civilization. I mean, what's unnatural about a candy wrapper? It's nothing more than a piece of wood that humans have modified. I mean, we thinned it out into paper and put color on it, and then we get pissed off when we see it in the forest. I mean, I think if we could learn to love litter, then we could love ourselves. I mean, everything we know or ever could know comes from such a phenomenon. I mean, we regenerate a spirit of revolution, and the next thing you know, someone is handing you an interdimensional thread. So suppose you were to take the thread and you were to synchronize your personal memory circuit to the ever-present knowledge of all it is or ever will be. You would immediately have a Mayan memory. You would have an Egyptian fit. You would access yourself to a time when disease and war are memories. You could feel elated. You could eat an eclair, but it's a thought eclair. You materialize your eclair in the air. It's an air eclair. And once again, you wake up and find yourself in a dream. When you're happy, it makes you happy. When you're sad, it makes you sad. And the only time you're ever really clear is when you're really clear. So the first and final reason for our being here is to love. I mean, let's face it, the only thing that ever felt good was not LSD, not sex, but falling in love. I mean, goddammit, I said I wasn't gonna sing, but I can't help it.
حلوة انتشخاب.